Esatto, già fatto.
Ha già fatto. Che devo fare? Mirko sta registrando. Ah, l'intervista? Ah?
Per iniziare di là.
Ah, ok.
English was there for a second. Okay, man. Thank you for the time.
No problem, guys.
Okay. Why have you accepted to take part in the...
You know, they contacted me and I said, like, we're looking for competition. We're putting a tournament together with, like, some of the best European wrestlers and some of the best Italian wrestlers. And we want you in there. Like, and I was, like, competing, so I saw the competition. I was like, you know, sign me up. I want to do this.
Ha detto che gli hanno offerto questo torneo dove ha sentito che c'erano i migliori talenti europei e italiani, quindi ha semplicemente detto sono pronto a farlo.
Capito? Vai.
You're from Lebanon?
Yes.
But you have done the first step in Netherlands, but then you become very popular in Germany. Yeah. And the first time you were in Dagestan, have you been accepted?
Yeah, I think from what I remember, it's just like you gotta understand. I've been wrestling for 12 years, so like the first time I got in WCW was I think 8 years ago. I was like wrestling 2, 3, 4 years, and from what I remember, the office was happy. So like the bookers, they were happy. Fans seemed to react to me, but you know, back in the days, I was like this big, this big. I was really small, and like I still had a lot to learn. And but like for what I knew at that point, I did all right. You know, I mean, I'm still there. I'm their champion right now, so I must have done something right. You know, so.
Ha detto che all'inizio era un po' intimorito perché lui era piccolo rispetto, cioè era piccolo nel senso rispetto agli altri, ma ha avuto un buon come si dice, perché so parlare meglio l'inglese, una buona accoglienza.
Che comunque poi oggi è il campione, quindi
infatti oggi
si vede che sta facendo bene.
Poi ci arriviamo con calma.
You have won all the titles in WCW.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, the last was unified in WCW.
Infatti
And
sono le prossime
you
domande.
won that from
Axel, yeah.
Can you tell us about that
fight? That was an emotional fight for me because, like, you know, Axel came from the bottom. Axel was somebody who, like, over the years progressed to be a fantastic wrestler, and you know, I was there for a long time, and I saw him, like stepping up the plate. So I thought to myself, I need to step up the plate as well. And when we finally had that match, you know, it felt like all the pieces were coming together, and it was a really emotional match for me because, like, I spent so much time, you know, in West Side Scene Wrestling. Winning a tag belts, you know, going to Japan, going to CZW through them, and winning the lightweight belt twice, and winning 16 karat, and then eventually I finally got to the big up, I finally won it. So after 8 years of just fighting, the final goal, yeah, I finally got it.
Quindi ha visto dal basso e ha piano piano visto praticamente l'ha visto.
Diciamo che sì, è partito dal basso, così come c'è partito X-Men, e quindi diciamo...
E quindi lui ha cercato allo stesso modo di crescere e alla fine i due si sono incontrati ed è stato come il completamento di un fight.
Ciclo, perché ha vinto tutto.
Esatto.
Sì.
E poi è stato il suo obiettivo finale dopo essere andato comunque dopo 8 anni, dopo che si sono andati in Giappone. You have talked about Japan, and what difference have you noticed between the scene of Europe, Japan, and the United States?
You know, I get that question a lot, and apart from the obvious that it's a different country, the mentality of the people is different. You know, Japanese people tend to be more timid and like they watch the wrestling. They're like genuinely watching what you're doing, and they like. Yes, for them, you know, like Japan's culture is more disciplined, so the fan base is more disciplined towards wrestling, towards any sport for that matter. They're not really that like, oh, a big cheering crowd like you would see in America or you would see in Europe. So with a different culture comes a different approach to sport, to a discipline, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It does.
Quindi ha detto che praticamente la differenza essenziale tra la scena giapponese e le altre due è che il pubblico vede il wrestling più proprio come una cultura, non si esaltano come gli altri fan, però nutrono un profondo rispetto
ed è una disciplina. Can I ask you a question too? Yeah, when I interviewed you like 2 or 3 weeks ago, you told me that the dojo experience was good, and Jack Gallagher told me the same. But he told me that for Genjin, it's a good experience, but for a Japanese guy, it's tough. It's hell.
Hard. It's really like I mean, you have to understand that like we are being brought over to Japan, so we're already established. So we're established wrestlers. For the young boys coming up through the ranks, the dojo is a really hard place to be. It's really harsh, and you have to have a really good and strong mentality and character to survive the dojo.
They need to pay their dues.
Scusa se continuiamo, finisco poi.
Sì, no, io non ci sono.
Sì. Volevo dire, I remember for the street, I remember an internet wrestling man che più o meno faccio così. In Germany wrestling is culture. In Mexico is tradition, in Canada is sport, in USA is entertainment. Yes?
Well, I mean, I think that's like the biggest example I can give you of like different cultures come like a different approach to wrestling. I mean, obviously, in the United States, wrestling is more known as entertainment because that's how it's presented, and that's not a bad thing because like those, there's a lot of money there, and there's a big fan base here. I mean, the biggest fan base of the world is right there, so you can't say that's shit because they're making more money than all of us, so they're doing a really good thing.
Più o meno credo, ma riconosciuto da gente che comunque
in America si trovano più grandi basi di fan del mondo e questo ti aiuta a fare soldi comunque, e quindi non puoi che apprezzare comunque
andiamo avanti con la prossima.
So we talk about our wrestler that you know very well in Texas, Virginia. He was your tech partner back in the years, and now enemy, you are first against him in the final part and also in real life, you and
Zach can be a very good friend. Yes, we are in real life. I talk to him every now and then, like we talk on the phone and we talk how he's doing in Japan because he's going there quite frequently right now for in Japan. We keep in touch. Zach is probably one of my closest friends in life.
Perché è uno dei suoi più vicini amici nel wrestling e che è sempre in contatto con lui soprattutto in questo periodo in cui lui è in Giappone per la Noah e sono stati grandi amici. Did you know before about the Italian scene?
I've heard about it. I've seen bits and pieces. I know there used to be like more wrestling here, but I think wrestling in Italy kind of died down a little bit, and right now it's trying to climb back up through the ranks. But I was not aware of what you guys were doing.
So the quality of it was.
I think it was really good. I think for a first show, this is really good. I mean, I wrestled some of the Italian guys tonight, and I was quite impressed by them.
La scena italiana pensava fosse in declino, invece in questo periodo si sta riprendendo, sta iniziando una propria scalata e in particolare questa serata l'ha provato e ha affrontato gli italiani come tale.
Sì.
Okay, great question. Do you remember your first match?
Yeah, I do. Yes, that was against Michael Dante. Tag partner. Yes. That's about as much as I want to say about it. It was terrible. It wasn't a good match at all.
Con Michael Dante, lui si ricorda benissimo sulle proiezioni, è stato proprio contro il suo aiuto.
Michael Dante che show last
it's defunct. It's no longer there. It was called DWF. Dutch Wrestling Federation.
Dutch Wrestling Federation.
But this was like almost 12 years ago.
Ricordo è stato un match terribile comunque.
Match terrible. Yeah.
Terrible in a sense of
Bad.
beauty or
No.
No, it was
No.
bad. Yeah. So that match, what do you think?
I always think that's a difficult question because I don't think I have a bad match. I have matches where I'm like, I did okay. As I would say this year, let's say favorite matches. My favorite matches were against Dave Mastiff in Progress, Mikey Whiplash in Progress, against John K. Bad Bones in WCW. Against Ricky Marvin in WCW, against Zack Sabre Southside and 16 Carat and Ricochet.
quindi aveva capito male, quello aveva capito il peggiore, invece io ora ho detto il migliore, non ho capito.
No, niente, quello fondante era il peggiore. Migliori? No.
And against Yuka Miyamoto and Isamu Kodaka.
Il migliore qual è stato?
The tag match, yeah.
Allora ti faccio quelli che lui pensa siano i suoi migliori match, ti faccio l'elenco. Ricky Marvin, WCW, finale senza Ricky Marvin, WCW,
Bad Bones,
WCW,
Zack Sabre Southside and 16 Carat.
I watched that. Really good.
And Ricochet.
WCW e SWE.
And against Yuko Miyamoto.
E poi che ha detto Sabre ovviamente.
Sabre, Ricochet.
Only West Side, all his match in West Side.
No, the one Zack Sabre against in Southside and
SW.
SW. E dopo contro Yuko Miyamoto. E Isamu Kodaka. Big Japan, back in
and Progress, Dave Mastiff and Mikey Whiplash.
E in Progress contro Dave Mastiff e Mike Whiplash.
Hey Ben! EPW?
Yeah, I talk about him.
About 2 years ago, Bones with Absolute Handy is Hellion.
I've seen it. I thought it was really good.
Fantastic team. The saving match. Total destruction.
That's the first one. What's your favorite?
Liger. It almost happened twice now. It almost happened twice.
Il suo dream match è contro Josh Thunder Liger.
Contro?
Thunder Liger. Josh Thunder Liger. In New Japan.
Fantastic, Thunder Liger. The legend of pro wrestling.
The last question. So, we will see you back in Italy soon. Do you think? And what message do you want to share with the Italian fans?
Right, the message that I want to get across is that it's just not Tommy End. There's also Michael Don. There's the Sumerian Death Squad, and we'll be coming to hunt any tag team out there in Italy.
Okay.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you so much.
Adesso se lo spera e il messaggio che vuole mandare.
Marco, i soldi dell'albergo, ci siamo fatti a lui, quindi dai a me. Fermi, un attimo solo, è uscito anche